Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Code with ER. In this video guys, we are gonna learn something new, something different. In this video, we are gonna learn how to fetch external API using JavaScript. And using JavaScript guys, we are gonna fetch external API and we will build some kind of product fetching application using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Okay, so to show you guys, I have already built an example. So let me show you the example guys, what I mean and what we are going to learn in this video. So let me go to the example now. So this is the example guys. I have already built to show you using HTML, JavaScript and CSS. Okay, an external API. So as you can see guys, here there is a text. Please select the category to see the products. Okay, so as you can see here in the left side guys, there is the categories known as skincare, smartphones, fragrances, groceries, laptop, home decorations, lighting, motorcycle, automotive, women's jewelry, tops, women's bag, women's watches, women's shoes, women's dresses, men's watches, men's shoes, men's shirts, furniture and sunglasses. Okay, as you can see guys, this there is an image also. Okay, and this is the small image. Okay, this is known as thumbnail. So this is categories guys. You have to choose the category to see the product which belongs to the same category. Okay, so let me click on the skincare as of now. So I am going to click on the skincare category. See, this is the product from the skincare categories guys. Okay, and as you can see guys, now you won't be able to click it twice. Okay, so see, once you have clicked it, you won't be able to click it again and again and again. Okay, so this product belongs to skincare guys. Okay, so see, this is the product from skincare. Okay, let me click on the smartphones now. See, this product belongs to smartphones. Okay, the brand name is Apple smartphones, price, descriptions, ratings, discount percentage and in stock value, and there is a button also known as add to cart. Okay, so this much products belongs to smartphones categories guys. Okay, let me click on the fragrances categories now. See, this product belongs to fragrances. Okay, click on the groceries. See, this much products belongs to groceries guys. Okay, so this is very cool application guys. I have built using HTML, CSS, JavaScript and external API guys. Okay, so there is a categories in the left side. You have to click on the category to see the product which belongs to these categories guys. Okay, so as you can see, I have already clicked on the sunglasses now. So now you won't be able to click it twice. Okay, see, you can't able to click it twice. So this is the categories from sunglasses. Let me click on the furniture. See, this much products belongs to furniture categories guys. Okay, see, brand, multi-purpose, category furniture, description is this, price is this, ratings is 4.01, discount percentage is 4 and in stock value is 136, and there is a button also add to cart. Okay, so in this video guys, we are going to learn how to make this kind of application using HTML, CSS, JavaScript and external API guys. Okay, so this is very cool application guys to build using external API. There will be an category and you have to choose the category to see the product which belongs to that categories guys. Okay, so as you can see, there is an image also. This is women's dress. I have clicked on this. This products belongs to this women's dresses categories. Okay, click on the women's shoes now. This is the women's shoes categories. Okay, click on the women's watches. This products belongs to women's watches categories. Women's bag. See, so we are going to learn how to build this kind of application guys in this video. So just be here guys and watch the entire video. It's a humble request guys, watch the entire video. I'm sure you're gonna learn something new, something different from this video guys. Okay, so be there guys and watch the entire video. Okay, so let me click on the women's jewelry. See, this much products belongs to women's jewelry. Okay, click on the automotive now. See, this is the automotive, and see guys, this has got a very unique feature. Once you have clicked on any of the categories guys, you won't be able to click it twice. Okay, you won't be able to click it twice. See, I'm not able to click it twice guys. Okay, but once you have choose different categories, I am going to motorcycle now. Again, you are able to choose the previous categories also. Okay, so you won't be able to click the selected categories multiple times. Okay, so this is the best feature guys. Once you click, you won't be able to click it multiple times. Okay, so in this video guys, we are going to learn how to make these awesome applications, these awesome apps using HTML, CSS, JavaScript and external API guys. Okay, so be there guys till last and watch the entire video. I'm sure you're gonna learn this video, you're gonna learn a lot of things from this video guys. So just be there and watch the entire video guys till last. Okay, so guys, let's get started and let's learn how to make this kind of application using HTML, CSS and JavaScript guys. Okay, as you can see guys, this category is static on the left side. Okay, so you have to click on the categories to see the product which belongs to the particular categories. Okay guys, so as you can see, this is fully static in the left side and you have to click on the categories to see the product. Okay, so guys, let's get started and let's learn how to build this kind of application using HTML, CSS and JavaScript guys. Okay, but before starting of the video guys, I would like to request you all, please subscribe to my YouTube channel CodeBeat ER and please press the bell icon also, so that you will be notified whenever I will upload a new video, so that you can watch them instantly and you can learn a lot of stuff from that video guys. Okay, and please like all my videos guys, so that it will give me the confidence, it will give me the motivation to make awesome videos on each and every topic of web development and web designing guys. And thank you guys who have already subscribed to my YouTube channel CodeBeat ER, and thank you to those also who has not yet subscribe to my YouTube channel CodeBeat ER. Please guys, I am requesting you all, please subscribe to my YouTube channel CodeBeat ER. I am making a lot of efforts guys to make videos on each and every topic of web development and web designing. Please guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel CodeBeat ER and please press the bell icon also guys, so that you will be notified whenever I will upload a new video. Okay, so guys, let's get started and let's learn how to make this kind of application using HTML, CSS and JavaScript and external API. Let me show you the guys which API I am going to use in this video. So I am going to use guys this dummy JSON API in this video. Okay, so this is very cool API guys. You are free to use this API in your personal as well as in your professional project guys. So you just go here, I will give you the link in the descriptions, so that you can go here, you can go to the documents, read the document guys. It is fully like informative and each and everything have been described in details, so you won't feel any kind of pressure that something have been escaped from me. So just go here and watch the read this document. You will be able to use this dummy JSON API in your project in no time guys. Okay, each and everything have been explained guys here in details, so just go here and read the document. So guys, let's get started and let's learn how to build this kind of application using HTML, CSS, JavaScript and this external API guys. Okay, so let me show you guys one thing from here. Just go back. As you can see guys, there is a categories, products / categories. Let me click on the categories now. As you can see guys, there is a lot of categories here: smartphones, laptops, fragrances, skincare, groceries, home decorations guys. Okay, this is the same categories guys I have listed here. Okay, this is the same categories I have also listed here. So there are lots of categories guys. You are free to use this dummy JSON API in your project. Okay, so there is a lot of thing guys here. You can use product, there is 100 product. You can use cart, there is 20 carts also. There is a user. Click on the user and just see, this is the name of the user, this is the details of the user guys. Okay, so you are free to use this API guys, this dummy JSON API. Okay, although I will make all, I mean, videos on all the categories, okay, like product, cards, user, post, comments, quotes, to dos, http. I will make videos on each and every topic of this like dummy digestion, guys, okay. So just be here, guys, watch the entire video, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel Code with ER, guys. It's a humble request, guys. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel Code with ER, and please press the bell icon also, guys. Thanks a lot, guys. So now let's get started and let's learn how to make this kind of web application using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and external API, guys. Okay. So let me go to the code editor now. I'm going to create a new page. Give this page name as JSON product.html, guys. Okay, save this file. Code with ER Prabhat Pandit. So now, guys, let me copy some CDN link, guys, from here. This is the CDN link for Bootstrap and Font Awesome. So let me paste it here, and let me copy the CDN link for jQuery also. This is the CDN link for jQuery. Paste it in the bottom of the page. See, guys, this is the CDN link for jQuery, and this is the CDN link for Sweet Alert. Okay, guys, so let me show you the guys how to get this CDN link. Okay, so just go here on the Google and search jQuery. Okay, jQuery C and link. Okay, so just go here, guys, CDN, jQuery CDN, and you are free to choose like any version you wanted to use. This is uncompressed, minified, slim, and slim minified. Okay, guys, this is the latest version. You can go here, click on the minified version, you will get a link. Okay, just copy this link and paste it here. Okay, paste it here, and to get the CDN link for Sweet Alert, guys, just go here, click Sweet Alert, just go here and go to the integration. See, this is the CDN link for Sweet Alert, guys. Okay, so let me copy this from here only and paste it here. Okay, so through this way guys, you can get CDN link for Bootstrap also, Font Awesome also, jQuery, and Sweet Alert. Okay, so I have already get all the CDN link for the jQuery as well as Bootstrap and Font Awesome. So guys, now let's get started and let's build this application. Okay, guys, but before, guys, I would like to request you again, please subscribe to my YouTube channel Code with ER, guys, and please press the bell icon also, guys, so that you will be notified whenever I will upload a new video in the playlist. So guys, thank you, guys. Now let's get started and let's learn how to build this kind of applications, guys. Okay, so just go to the code editor now and create a div. Give it a class as container fluid, margin top 5, margin bottom 5. Okay, close this div now, and inside this div create another div. Give it a class as row, justify content center, margin top 5 and margin bottom 5 also, and close this div now. And inside this div, guys, I'm going to create h1. Give it a class as text center, text black, and margin top 2. Close this h1 now, and inside this h1, guys, I'm going to put some text. Learn coding with ER Prabhat Pandit. Okay, so now below this guys, create another div, give it a class as container fluid, close this div now, and inside this div guys, create another div, give it a class as row, close this div now, and inside this div guys, create another div, give it a class as call LG3, call XL3, call MD12, call SM12, and call XS12, and close this div now, and copy this div, and paste it below. Just change the class to call LG9 and call XL9 also. Okay guys, rest all will be same because we have to make it 12. So this is 3 and this is 9, so the sum is 12 now. Okay, so inside this div now guys, create another div, give it a class as category container, close this div now, and inside this div guys, create a p, give it a class as cat, and close this p now, write the text categories. Okay, so below this p guys, just create a ul tag, give it a class as category, ul, close this ul now, and inside this ul guys, we have to create li, give it a class as category li, close this li now, and inside this li guys, we have to create a anchor tag, give javascript void. Okay, so it won't redirect us to anywhere. Okay, so close this a now. So inside this a guys, we have to, inside this li guys, we have to give data attribute. Okay, so data url. Okay, I'm going to use here data attribute is data url. Okay guys, so just give the name of the categories. Okay, so skincare. Okay guys, this is the name of the categories guys. As a data url, I have given categories name known as skincare. Okay, so give here also data url as skincare only. Okay, skincare only, give class as category link, and give the text as skincare. Okay, skincare. So and we have to put images also guys, so we have to put images also. So create img tag here, give src images, and give best skincare product dot jpg. Okay, so give it a class as thumbnail. Okay, and for some space guys, I am going to create a non-breakable space. Okay, so okay, so save your code guys, go to the browser and open it. As of now guys, we can see only this. So we have to now Let me just style these images as of now. So I'm going to create a style sheet in the head section, guys. So I'm going to target this thumbnail, going to give width 30px, height 30px, and border radius 100% to make it round, okay, circular, and give object fit cover, give display as block, okay. So save your code, go to the browser and refresh your page, okay. So later we will do all the things. So now guys, I am going to copy this li, guys, and going to paste at least 12 to 13 times, and later we will change the text and we will change the data URL also, guys, okay guys. Always remember guys, here the data URL will be the category name, okay guys. Always remember the data URL will be the category name, guys, okay. Let me show you the categories also. So here is the all the categories, guys: smartphones, laptops, fragrances, skincare, groceries, home decoration, furniture, tops, women's dress, up to lighting, guys, okay. So always remember guys, data URL will be the name of the categories, okay. So I have already copied this li, and I'm gonna paste this li up to 10 to 15 times, okay. Later we will change the text and data URL name also, okay, and images also. So paste it now up to 15 times at least. I'm just doing this, guys, to save time only, okay. This will save a lot of time also. That's it. Just save your code, go to the browser and refresh your page, okay. So now I'm going to copy this category from here and gonna replace this category name here, okay. So we have to replace this, guys. Give it a capital L. So fragrances. Always remember guys, let me tell you one more time, guys, data URL will be the name of the category, guys, okay. The data URL will be the name of the categories, okay. So here data URL is fragrances, data URL is fragrances, okay. So and change this to fragrances also. Skincare, groceries, laptop, fragrances, okay, groceries here also, and now smartphones. Just be here, guys, till last. I'm sure you're gonna learn a lot of new things, a lot of new stuffs from this video, guys, okay. So just be here, guys, and watch the entire video, guys. It's a humble request to you. Home decoration, just change the data URL, guys, okay. Home decoration, now furniture, and please guys, if you like this video, guys, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel also, guys, Code with ER, and please press the bell icon also. So thank you guys who has already subscribed to my YouTube channel Code with ER, and thank you to those also who has not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel. Please guys, I am requesting you, please subscribe to my YouTube channel Code with ER, guys. Thanks a lot. So now women's dresses, and change this to also women's dresses, okay. women's shoes. Here guys, I'm just changing the data URL name. Okay, so using this data URL guys, we are gonna grab this text. Okay, and on that text we will perform some kind of action by using JavaScript. Okay, so using this data URL guys, we are gonna grab this categories. Okay, using this data URL, just remember that. That's why I have given this data URL guys. Okay, using this data URL, we are gonna grab this categories name known as women's shoes, women's dresses, skincare, like that guys. Okay, so women's shoes is done. Now men's shirt, some men's shirt. Oh, now men's shoes. I hope guys you will like this video and you will give it this video a thumbs up. So guys, this will be really helpful for me if you like this video, and if you will like my channel also guys, this will be really great help from your side guys. That's why guys, I am requesting you, please subscribe to my YouTube channel Code with ER guys. Men's watches, women's watches. If you have still any doubt guys to understanding this code, just feel free guys to ask me questions in the comment section guys. Okay, I will clear all your doubts, all your queries, so feel free to ask me in the comment section guys. Okay, women's bags, women's bags, women's jewelry, women's jewelry, women's jewelry. Copy this li guys 3 more times. Now sunglasses, paste it here, here also, and here also. Sunglasses, automotive, paste it here also, paste it here also, and paste it here also. Okay, so automotive, motorcycle, motorcycle, change the data URL also, and lighting. Okay, so paste it here, paste it here also, and paste it here also. Okay guys, and just save your code, go to the browser guys, and check your output now. Okay, so refresh your page now. As you can see guys, we have got each and every categories here, which is here. Okay guys, we have got each and every categories guys here also. Okay, so now we will style it now. So just go to the style sheet and style it. So I'm going to give this a style sheet also guys. Okay, so now give body a background color of, give background color as F3, F3, F3. Okay, and now this give padding as 0, give margin also 0, give border also 0. Give font family as electronic electrolyze, okay, and sans serif, okay. Give box sizing as border box, okay. So now give category UL. I'm going to target, guys, this category UL, okay. Paste it here and style this. So give padding as 0, give margin also 0, and give list style type as none, and give position as relative, and give width as 100%, okay. And now I'm going to target, guys, this category li, okay. So just go here and paste it here. Give padding 0, give margin also 0, give list style type as none, and give position as relative, give width also 100%. Now I'm gonna target this category link, guys, okay. This category link, this anchor tag, guys, okay, this anchor tag. So just go here and paste it here. Copy this and paste it here. So give width as 100%, give position as relative, give display as block, give cursor as pointer, give text align as left, give text decoration as none, give important also, give padding as 10px and 5px or 15px, give color as 000 and BF, okay. Give font family as electrolyze and sans serif, okay. Give font weight as 500, give background as white, give text transform as uppercase, give margin top 5px, and give margin bottom also 5px, and give border radius as 3px, and give transition all 0.3 seconds, is in out, okay, is in out. So save your code, go to the browser and check your output. As you can see, guys, now we are gonna give hover class, okay. So category link on hover, give color as white and give background color as black and give transition all 0.3 seconds is okay. So li give display as category li, give display as block flex direction as row, okay. So just we have to put display as inline block. Save your code, go to the browser and refresh your page. Okay, so as you can see guys, we have got the category. Now we just have to change the image. Okay, so now we are gonna target this category text, this cat. Okay, so just go up, paste it here and style this. So give width as 100%, give position as relative, give background color as dark blue, give color as white, give font size as 20px, give padding as 5px and 15px. Okay, and give border radius as 3px and give cursor as pointer. Okay, save your code, go to the browser and refresh your page. Okay, so now guys, we are getting each and everything like this. Okay, so now we have to change the image name guys also. So just change the image name also now. So let me go to the folder where I have saved the image. This is the folder guys, images, and here I have saved the images also guys. Okay, so this is the women's jewelry. Copy this image name and go to the women's jewelry category and replace the image name. Okay, so this is the image guys, we have to replace the image name. Women's bag, just change this, go to the women's bag and change the image name now, women's bag, and fragrances, just go to the fragrances and change the image name. Sunglasses, just go to the sunglasses category and change the name, guys. This is the sunglasses category, guys. We have to replace the image name. Women's shoes, copy this and replace this image name. Okay, so this is the image, guys, we have to replace. And this is the tops, so go to the top category and replace this. Here is the top. Okay, and we have to replace this image. Women's watches, copy this image name, go to the women's watches category and replace this. Here is the women's watches, guys. We just have to replace the image name. Women's dresses, just copy this name and go to the women's dresses and replace this. Now men's shoes, go to the men's shoes and replace the image name. This is the men's shoes, guys. Just replace the image name. Men's shirt, yeah, this is the men's shirt, guys. Replace this men's shirt. Save your code, go to the browser and refresh your page. So we have to replace now automotive, motorcycle and lighting. Okay, so go to the folder men's watches, guys. Copy this, go here and change this men's watches image name. Go to the folder again. This is motorcycle. Copy this image name and replace this. Here is the motorcycle category. Just replace it. Skincare, we just have to change the skincare. Yeah, it's already there. So now automotive, this is the automotive and smartphones. Copy this name and replace the smartphone images. Okay, so this is the smartphone, guys, category. Just replace the image name. Save your code, go to the browser and refresh your page. Okay, so home decoration, furniture and skincare and laptop. Okay, guys, so and groceries also. So just go here, we just have to change some more images. Okay, so this is for groceries, guys. Copy this image name, go to the groceries and replace the image name. And this is the furniture, guys. Just copy this name, go to the furniture and replace this. Replace this image. in the furniture category. Okay, now just two more images guys we have to replace. So yeah, let's just check first. Save your code, go to the browser and refresh your page. Okay, we have to change the laptop now only. Okay guys, laptop and lighting, rest all is done. Where's the laptop and lighting guys? Laptop and lighting. So yeah, this is for home decoration. Go to home decoration and replace the images. Home decoration, go to the code and replace the image name. Now go to the laptop and lighting. Okay, so laptop and lighting guys. Laptop and lighting. So yeah, this is the laptop guys, and this is the lighting also. Just got this laptop, go to the laptop. Yeah, this is the laptop guys. Just replace the image and go to the folder also again and copy this lighting.jpg image name and replace in the category. Okay, so this is the lighting guys. So save your code, go to the browser and refresh your page. Yeah, we have got each and every categories guys. So go to the thumbnail and give border 2px solid black. Okay, save your code, refresh your code now. See, we got this guys. We have got our categories like this only. This is the example guys. We got all the categories now with thumbnail also. Okay, so now guys go to the code and inside this code guys, inside this div we are gonna create another div and we'll give it a class as data. Using that data guys, we will fetch each and everything here using JavaScript guys. Okay, so dynamically we will place content here using JavaScript. Okay, so create another div, give it a class as data row justify content center. Okay, so now guys we are all set to write JavaScript to fetch the product from the external API guys. Okay, so we are gonna use guys this API here. This is known as dummy.json API guys. Okay, and the product is we are gonna use this categories. Okay, product.categories or smartphones guys. Okay, so this is the product which belongs to smartphones categories guys. Okay, so just go here guys. It is fully, like, what can I say guys, informative. You will learn how to use this dummy.json API in your project as well. Okay, so you won't feel any kind of hurt or any kind of like a doubt that I can't use this API in my project. Just go here guys, read the documents, each and everything have been explained here in details. So just go here and read the document, and you will be able to learn, you will be able to know how to use this dummy.json API in your project, and you are also able to build this kind of application guys. Okay, so this is the dummy.json API we are going to use in this video, in this project. Okay guys, so now close this div also. So now guys, we are all set to write JavaScript to fetch external API, to fetch external product from the dummy.json API guys. Okay, so that's why guys I have given this div here. We are gonna place each and everything dynamically here in this div using JavaScript. Okay, whenever someone is going to click on the any of the categories guys, then we are gonna fetch product from that categories, and we will place product here using JavaScript. Okay, so that's why guys I have given here data URL as category name guys. Okay, as you can see guys, the data URL is category name. The data URL is guys here, data URL is category name motorcycle. The data URL is category name automotive. The data URL is guys sunglasses here. Okay, the data URL is women's jewelry. Data URL is guys women's bag. Data URL is women's watches. Data URL is men's watches guys. Okay, using this data URL attribute guys, we are gonna grab this categories name, and based on the category name guys, we will perform action using JavaScript, and we will place each and everything dynamically in this div. Okay, by using this data class. Okay, so we are all set to write JavaScript guys. So now I am going to write JavaScript for the functionality. So let me create a script tag here. So just be ready guys, we are gonna create JavaScript, we are gonna write JavaScript for the functionality. Okay, so create a var, give name data, and we are gonna grab this document dot query selector. We are gonna grab this data guys. Okay, this data, as it is a class, so we have to put dot here. Okay, so now create another variable, give it a link, and we are going to grab this document dot query selector all, and we are going to select guys this category link guys. Okay, we are going to grab this all categories link. Okay, all the anchor tag guys. So just paste it here, and we are gonna write some text, data dot inner HTML. We are gonna write please select the category to see the products. Okay, so let's see guys, just save your code, go to the browser and refresh your page. See guys, as you can see here, please select the category to see the product. Okay, so we have to select the categories guys to see product which belongs to the particular categories. Okay, like women's watches, men's shoes, men's shirts, women's shoes. Okay, women's dresses, top, furniture, like that only. Okay guys, so just go to the code now. Okay, and give data dot style dot font size will be give 25 or 25 px. Okay, so okay, that's perfect. Now we are gonna copy this link, which is the category link of the all the anchor tag guys. Okay, all the anchor tag here is now inside this link. Okay, that's why I have given document dot query selector all, and the class name is category link. Okay, so now go to the code, paste it here. Dot for each, I'm gonna use JavaScript inbuilt method guys known as for each method. Okay, this will loop through all the anchor tag on this page who has the class name as category link. Okay guys, this for each loop guys gonna loop through all the anchor tag who has got the class name as category link. Okay guys, so it will take a function as a parameter, and we're going to provide some parameter to the function also. Okay, just give the element and okay, so element dot add event listener. Now guys, I'm gonna add event listener to the all the anchor tag guys, all the anchor tag I'm gonna add event listener guys. Okay, all the anchor tag on this page who has got the class name of category link. Okay, so add event listener, click which event guys, we are gonna give click event. Okay, and we are gonna run a function. I'm gonna use arrow function here guys, event, I'm gonna use arrow function here. So create a var as text link text. Okay, and we'll get event dot target dot get attribute. Which attribute guys? Data URL attribute. Okay guys, data URL. Okay, through this event guys, event dot target dot get attribute, we are gonna get data attribute of the all the anchor tag guys. Okay, this is the all the anchor tag guys, and all the anchor tag has got guys a data URL. Data attribute is automotive, which is the category name guys. Okay, this is the data URL, which is the motorcycle, and which is the also category name. Data URL lighting, this is the category name guys. Okay, data URL sunglasses, data URL women's jewelry, this is the category name guys. Okay, so through this guys, event dot target dot get attribute, we are grabbing the data URL. Okay, and we are getting the text here in this link text. Okay, so now move ahead. So now we'll give search equal to this link text. Okay, so okay, so now we are going to create suppose guys, as you can see in the example, whenever a user is going has clicked on the category, the current category is selected guys with the background color black. Okay, like this is selected. Now it shows that currently we are on the smartphone categories. Okay, click on the fragrances, see the fragrances is selected as of now, which shows currently we are on the fragrances categories. Okay, click on the groceries, it is already selected now, see. So we are gonna put this feature here also. Okay, so whenever someone is going to click on the category, the present category will be selected like this example guys. Okay, see, as of now this is the grocery and it is already selected now. Okay, so we are gonna do this here also. So create a const, give it a name as collection equal to, we are gonna grab this link here in the collection. Okay, in the collection variable we have put it. So I'm gonna run a for loop guys, for of loop. Okay, I'm gonna run a for of loop guys. So const as item of collection. Okay, this is known as guys for of loop. Okay, and this is also similar to for each for loop guys. Okay, in JavaScript. So it will run for all the anchor tag. Okay, and it will do the respective work which we are going to assign to this for loop now. Okay, so just open and curly braces. So item dot class list dot remove. What to remove? We are gonna remove active class, guys. Okay, and then we will append active class to the respective category which is clicked right now, okay, by the user. So event dot target dot class list dot add which class, guys? The same class, active. Okay, so we have to create active class also, guys, now. So let me go to the style sheet and create a active class also. Okay, create active class also. So this will be, guys, active class, and here we will define what classes, what attribute we have to apply on the button. Okay, guys, so just be here, guys, till last and watch the entire video, guys. I'm sure you're gonna learn a lot of things from this video, guys. Okay, so don't skip anything, just watch the entire video thoroughly, then only, guys, you will be able to learn something from this video. Okay, so just give the active and give the background color as black, and give the cursor as pointer, and give the color as white, and give the pointer events as none. Okay, so I will explain you, guys, why I have given pointer event as none here. I will explain you later on. Okay, so as of now, just given the pointer event as none. Okay, so category link active. Okay, so save your code, go to the browser and refresh your page and see the output if it works or not. So click on the category now. As you can see, guys, it is selected now. Click on the second one. The different one is now got deselected. Okay, guys, so this works perfectly fine. See, it is working now, guys, perfectly fine, no issue at all. See, it is working fine, guys. See, so now just go back to the code and move ahead. So now we will grab this data and we'll put inner HTML equal to loading, please wait. Okay, and now we will put data dot style dot font size equal to 35px. Okay, and now we are gonna use, guys, JavaScript inbuilt method known as fetch method. Okay, so fetch, we are gonna put backtick. Okay, and here we are gonna put some headers. Okay, some header also here, and the header will be, and the method will be get. Okay, through get method, guys, we are gonna getting response from this server. Okay, so let me go to the example, guys, and let me copy this URL. So let me copy this URL, guys, from here. Okay, I will explain you this URL. What is this URL all about? So this URL says, guys, this is the dummy JSON URL, and this is the products, this is the category. So let me go to the dummy JSON URL. So as you can see guys, here this is the product, this is the category, and this is the smartphones guys. Okay, as you can see here, product, category, and this is the smartphones. Okay, this is the smartphone guys. Okay, so whenever you will replace guys, no, this smartphone with all the categories, okay, like home decoration, furniture, tops, smartphones, groceries, then you will be able to get the data from the respective categories. Okay, so we are here. What I mean to guys to say here, we can change this smartphone here to the categories from here. Okay, so whichever categories user is going to select guys, like smartphone, decoration, furniture, tops, women's dresses, women's shoes, then we will replace this with this. Okay, so here we are grabbing this search link in the here, and we are replacing this here. Okay, so it might be guys product, categories, and it might be like fragrances, it can be women's shoes, women's jewelry, women's watch, men's shoes, men's watches, men's shirt, it can be anything guys. Okay, fragrances. So whatever user is going to click here, which categories user is going to click, okay, so that we are going to grab it here in the link, and from the link we are getting it here and we are placing it here. Okay, so here we are dynamically guys changing the category name. Okay, like smartphones, home decoration, furniture, tops, women's dresses, women's shoes, women's shirt, men's shoes, according to the selected category, selected text guys by the user. We are gonna change this here. So this is dynamic guys, it will change dynamically based upon the user selection. The user have selected like skincare, laptop, fragrances, groceries. Okay, based on this selection guys, we are gonna grab this and we are gonna change it here. Okay, that's why guys I have given this data URL. Okay, through this data URL guys, I am gonna get, see, category, data URL, and we are gonna get this link text. Okay, so the text will be lighting, automotive, motorcycle, women's jewelry, women's bag. Okay, this is the category name guys. Okay, so using this data URL, we are gonna grab this category name and we are gonna put it inside this link text. Okay, and we are again assigning this link text to the search variable, and through search variable guys we are putting it here, so that we are making it dynamic URL. Okay, this URL is guys now fully dynamic. Okay, based on the user selection. Okay, the selection, the categories user is going to select by clicking on the categories. Okay, so to select guys, the user has to click on the categories only. Okay, then only he will be able to select the category name. Okay, so that's what I am doing here. So if this returns guys, this returns if everything is fine and okay, then it is going to return a promise guys. Okay, it is going to return a promise. Okay, so we are gonna grab this promise through the then method. Okay guys, if guys each and everything is okay on this server guys, then only it will return a promise, or what can I say guys, promise or response. So we are gonna grab this promise, we are gonna grab this response using then method guys. Okay, so we are gonna put dot then it is gonna return response. Okay, so response, we are gonna use fat arrow function response dot JSON in the JSON format guys. Okay, so now the response is from the server in the JSON format guys, so we have to grab this data from the server, then using then method guys I'm gonna get this data from this server. Okay, here fat arrow function. So now, okay, so we are gonna create a let HTML and assign it to, as of now, nothing. Okay, empty string. Okay, or with null string. Okay guys, So now I'm going to check if data is there from the server or not. Okay, so first of all guys, let me console this data guys, and then I will explain you something. Console.log data. As of now, just comment this out. So save your code, go to the browser and refresh your page, open your console, go to the console and click on the categories now. Okay, so now I am going to click on the skincare. See, we got the product guys from the skincare. Okay, see, this is the product guys from the skincare categories. Okay, as you can see guys, we are getting each and everything inside this product array guys. Okay, this products array, this is an array guys. Okay, so we are getting each and everything guys inside this products array. Okay, so let me click on the other categories known as fragrances. See, we got the result from the server now in the products array. Okay, the limit is 5 and the product is also an array guys of 5 element, 0 1 2 3 4. Okay, so skip is 0 and total is 5. Let me click on the first element of the category products. So click on the 0 1. As you can see guys, it has got brand, okay, categories, descriptions, discount percentage, ID, images. Images is also an array guys. Okay, images is also an array of images. Okay, and prices, rating, stock value, thumbnail and title. Okay, so we are gonna grab each and everything from this data, from this products array guys. Okay, each and everything is coming in this products array now guys. Okay, so as I have already explained you guys, each and everything is coming in this products array, and we are gonna grab each and everything from this products array only, like brand, categories, descriptions, discount percentage, ID, images, okay, price, rating, stock, thumbnail and title. So now let's go to the code now and let's grab all the things from this products array guys. Okay, so just go back to the code now, just comment this out, and as of now let it be the data. So I'm going to check now if data dot products, okay, if it is returning something, okay, which means guys, if the length is greater than 0, okay, then only we will execute this if block of code. Okay, so just open and curly braces. So now grab this data dot style dot font size, give initial, and now guys, as you can see, this data dot product is an array. Okay, so we are gonna run a for each method of this JavaScript inbuilt function guys. Okay, so this function takes a function as a parameter, and we have to provide here, it takes element and index number also guys. Okay, so index number is guys optional, but you have to provide element. Okay, element parameter is an mandatory parameter guys. Okay, so index is optional parameter, but the element parameter is a mandatory parameter guys. Okay, so now close this. Now we are gonna grab all the things in a const. Okay, so now we are gonna append this HTML. This is known as guys append. Okay, so we are gonna create sorry guys, first put backtick, close this, and inside this backtick create div, give it a class as, first of all close this div now, and give it a class as give it a class as card. Okay, and margin top 2, text center, margin bottom also 2, call lg4, call xl4 also, and give sm12 and give mx auto and give offset lg1. Okay, so call sm12 fine, and call xs12 also. Okay, so inside this div now create another div, close this div first, and inside this div guys give it a class as border. Okay, and inside this div we have to create another div. Inside this div create img tag guys. Okay, create img src. Later we will define the src path. First of all, give style and give width as 100%, give height as 300px, and give class as card img top. Okay, so close this, give, you can put alt also, just give images. Okay, of products. Okay, fine. So now we will define the src of guys here. So we are gonna use this template literal. Okay, template string or template literal. So $sign and this open and curly braces. Okay guys, and we are gonna put this element dot thumbnail. Okay, so let me show you guys one more thing. So as you can see guys here, this is the thumbnail guys. Okay, and this is the array of element. Okay guys, data dot product is array of element, and as you know we can run for each method only on array. Okay, so this is the array of element guys, array of what can I say, array of object. Okay, array of object guys, and we are gonna run for each loop on this method. Okay, and it takes function as a parameter, and this function take parameter as element and index. Index is optional, but the element parameter is compulsory. Now each and everything from this array is now inside this element guys. Okay, so we are gonna grab this element dot thumbnail, then we will get this image guys. Okay, element dot price, element dot rating, element dot stock, element dot title, then we will get each and everything guys. Okay, here guys. Okay, so just go to the code and start writing your code again. So is below this img guys, create another div. First of all, close this div, give it a class as card body. Okay, so inside this div guys, we have to create some para element. Okay guys, para tag. So P, give it a class as card title. Okay, close this P now, and inside this P, guys, we have to create span tag. So span, give it a class as CL. Okay, and close this span now, and inside this span, guys, we are gonna put brand. Okay, and here we are gonna use template string or template literal. So we are gonna grab this element dot brand. Okay, so as of now, guys, save your code, go to the browser and see the output if we are getting anything or not. Okay, first of all, we have to append this HTML to the div, guys. So grab this data, and go here. So now this data dot inner HTML would be this HTML. Okay, so save your code, go to the browser and refresh your page. Click on the skincare now. See, as you can see, guys, we got the result here. Okay, see, we got the result, guys. See, it works, guys. Boom, guys, it works. See, we are getting the response from the server, guys. We are getting the output from the server, this dummy JSON, guys. Okay, so we've used this dummy JSON in our project, in our tutorial today, guys. Okay, there are lots of product you can explore, guys. Otherwise I would making all the videos on this. I will make all the videos on each and everything, guys. Okay, so just wait for some time. So go to the groceries, click on the groceries, guys. See, we're getting the groceries also. See, we're getting each and everything, guys. So now go get back to code now and start writing ahead. So just copy this P element, guys. Okay, copy this P element and paste it 5-6 times more. Okay, and later we will change the value. Okay, so just make this as category, just make this as descriptions, and price. Okay, and rating, and discount percentage, discount percentage, and paste one more time, give it as in stock, okay, and below this P, create a div element, give it a class as dblock. Okay, dblock text center, close this div now, and inside this div create anchor tag, give it a class, give it a href as javascript void okay, and give class as btn primary. Okay, close this now and put text inside this anchor tag guys, add to cart. Okay, so now we will change this attribute guys, this value. This is the brand, this is the category, so we have to put category here, and we have to put description, we have to put price, we have to put here rating, and we have to put here discount percentage, and we have to put here stock. Okay, so later we will style this. As of now, just save this code, go to the browser and refresh your page. So now select any of the categories. Now boom guys, we got each and everything like this. Okay, later we will style it. Now guys, see, we are getting guys each and everything like this example guys. Okay, this is the example guys, and this is the what we just have made it now in this tutorial guys. Okay, so motorcycle, see, we are getting each and everything guys, brand, category, descriptions, rating, price, discount percentage, and in stock value, as well as add to cart button also. Okay guys, add to cart button is also here. So skincare, see guys, we got each and everything. So now we have to style it a little bit guys, and if anything happen wrong guys, then we will run a else block of code. Okay, else block of code. So just go to the example and just copy this else block of code. Okay, just copy this else block of code and paste it here. Let me put some error guys, so that we will get to know when this else block will execute. Okay, so let me put some error. So just change this to YY, save your code, go to the browser and refresh your page, see if we get any kind of error or not. We are getting error, but this else block is not being executed. Okay, so make this, save your code, go to the browser and refresh your page. Okay, search, change this, so okay, do this. See guys, okay, so now we will be able to see this kind of alert. Okay, if anything goes wrong, then we will be able to see this kind of alert guys. Okay, this is known as sweet alert guys. Okay, if you don't know how to use this alert in your project, in your coding, then go to the, I've already built a video, full-fledged video guys on sweet alert guys. So as you can see here guys, there is a sweet alert 2. Just watch this video guys, it is fully responsive, fully dynamic, and fully informative guys. I have explained here each and everything, how to use this sweet alert in your project and how to make it dynamic also. Okay guys, So just go here and watch the entire video, guys. Okay. So, and please guys, I am requesting you again, please subscribe to my YouTube channel Code with ER, and please press the bell icon also, guys, so that you will be notified whenever I will upload a new video in this playlist, guys. Okay guys, so thanks a lot for watching this video, guys. So just let's go back to the reward it again. So save your code, go to the browser and refresh your page. So choose the category. Now we have to style it a bit, guys. So I'm going to style it now. Just go back to the code, go to the style sheet in the head section. We have to style it now. So we are gonna grab this card, guys, this card class, guys. So go up and paste it here. Okay, and give border, give border 0px solid transparent, give background also as transparent, give transition all 0.2 seconds is okay. So now I'm going to grab this border class, guys. Okay, this border class. Okay, so copy this, go up, paste it here. So give box sizing as border box, give background as white, give box shadow as 1px 2px RGBA, and just change the value of opacity only. Okay, so 0.3 and give border thin solid Gainsborough. Okay, and give border radius as 13px, give overflow as hidden. Okay, give CL class and give color is red, and give font size as 20px. Okay, so now grab this description class, guys, this description class. Where is the descriptions? Just give DSC. Okay, so go up and paste it here and give text overflow ellipsis and give display WebKit as box, give WebKit line clamp as 3, give line clamp 3 and give WebKit box orient as vertical, give overflow as hidden, give padding as 0px and give color as 3E 3C. Okay, so save your code, go to the browser and refresh your page. Click on the category now. Boom guys, see, they got each and everything like this example guys. Okay, so this is the example guys, and this is what we have built in this video. Okay guys, as you can see, this is already selected and we won't be able to click it again. Okay, once you have clicked on the category, any of the category guys, you won't be able to click it again and again. Okay, so you can click on the next one. Now you are able to click on this previous one guys. Okay, so this is the best part of guys. Okay, so now they're getting each and everything guys as expected from this dummy JSON API. Okay guys, so this JSON we are gonna use. Okay, in this video I have used dummy JSON. Okay guys, in this tutorial. So click on the all the categories and check if we are getting value from the categories or not, from the respective categories or not. Okay, so this is the fragrances, this is the groceries. See, this is the groceries guys, we got each and everything from the groceries. Smartphones, smartphone is here. Home decoration, see, this is the category for home decoration and this is the product for the home decoration guys. Okay, furniture, click on the furniture. See, this is the category for furniture. It has got brand, category, description, price, rating, discount percentage and in stock value, and there is a button guys, add to cart button also. Okay, so tops, see, this is the women's top, women's dresses, this is the women's dresses category guys. Women's shoes, lighting, see, this is the lighting, this is the motorcycle, see, this is the automotive, this is the automotive category guys. This is the sunglasses category. Okay, we got the sunglasses. Women's jewelry, see, this is the women's jewelry category guys. Okay, this is the women's bag category. Okay, women's watches, women's watches, men's watches. Okay, men's shoes, we are getting each and everything guys. So as you know guys, we have come to the end of this video guys, we have come to the end of this tutorial. So thank you for watching till last. I hope guys you have learned something from this video. If you feel you have learned something from this video guys, anything you have learned from this video, please give it a thumbs up guys, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel guys, Code with ER, and please press the bell icon also guys, so that you will be notified whenever I will upload a new video in the playlist guys. Okay, so as you know guys, this is the end of this tutorial now. So I hope you have learned something. If you have any kind of doubt guys, any kind of queries, feel free to ask me in the comment section. I will explain all your queries, all your doubts in the comment section guys. Feel free to ask me anything guys. Thank you guys for watching this video guys. Thanks a lot for being there till last. And please guys, I am requesting you all, please guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel Code with ER, and please press the bell icon also, and please like all my videos guys, so that it will give me the confidence, it will give me the motivation to make awesome videos on each and every topic of web development and web designing guys. Okay, so as you can see guys, there are lots of videos guys you can watch on my YouTube channel Code with ER, and you can learn web development. You can become a full stack developer by watching all these videos on my channel guys. Okay, so it is fully informative and I have explained you guys each and everything in details. Just go here on my channel Code with ER and watch entire video till last. I'm sure guys you will feel confident over yourself that I can become a full stack developer by watching this video guys. Okay, so just be here guys and watch the entire video. So thank you guys for watching this video, and thank you who has already subscribed to my YouTube channel Code with ER, and thank you to those also guys who has not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel guys. Please guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel guys, Code with ER. I'm making a lot of effort to make videos for you on each and every topic of web development and web designing. Thank you guys. Till then, take care. Bye bye guys. See you in the next video.